Hey, good morning. Here we are at Trey Shelter. There's old CB. He's getting up. There's Aquaman. Sunshine still in the bed. He's still sleeping. Yeah, it's real pretty this morning. You can see behind me it's bright. The sun's starting to come up right over our shoulder here. Yeah, really pretty. Several people stirring around. People are already over here at the bear bags. Look at the sun coming up right behind the bear bags. Yeah. It's 57 degrees this morning and a little bit windy, which is perfect. It's just nice and cool. It's not cold. So we're looking forward to a beautiful day. I want to show y'all this spring here at Trey Mountain, the water source. It's a real good one, and this is real cold, but it's a great water source. So anybody coming up Trey Mountain, this is a consistent, good water source. So if you get water at the cheese factory site, which is pretty good, you got water when you get to Trey Mountain. So it's the in between this dry. So yeah. Hey, we're over here on top of Trey Mountain, just leaving, and we are admiring this view. And I hope this camera will pull this in. That's Stone Mountain out there, way out there. You can see how everything's just,
that's so awesome.
you know, pretty.
Yeah, you did. I had my frog togs on. I really did look like a fisherman. Your camera's out.
Then,
I'm ready to fish.
hey, in between Trey Mountain and Steelhead Gap, so coming up a part of the trail that's, you can do without trekking poles pretty well. So I wanted to take the opportunity to do a little video and just mention a couple of things that might be helpful to anybody watching. Water sources through here seem to be a good ways off the trail. There are some, so what we decided to do is go ahead and get some water at Trey Mountain, and I packed a couple of liters until we get to Deep Gap Shelter, or excuse me, before that. It's about 5 miles to the next good water source. So, if you don't want to pack a couple of liters of water, you can come to some of these other water sources, but they're a little further off the trail. And so anyway, it's just something to think about, and just want to point that out. But man, this is the second day in a row with no rain, no humidity, really much to speak of, and temperatures, I think the high for today is going to be in the high 70s. It was high 50s last night, which is great sleeping weather. So, it's not rain all the time on the AT. Get some real beautiful days too. Hey y'all, so I'm here at Steel Trap Gap, and as you can see here, it shows a water source here right off the trail. But as I was mentioning before, it's a half a mile down to the water source, and it's hilly. So yeah, if you're coming out of Trey Mountain Shelter, you might want to think about that when you're plotting your water courses or water stops. Hey y'all, Walker here. I'm here with Sunshine and Aquaman. See why I call him Aquaman, right? So we're here at the Swag of the Blue Ridge, and we're about to get a little lunch. What you got there for lunch, Sunshine?
Just a Cliff Builder. That's it. These are the best.
All right. And Aquaman's doing what Aquaman does. So yeah, cool breeze is on the way, and he'll be pulling in here any second. We're gonna just take a little break. And for anybody that's coming down this way, the sign is gone on the swag of the Blue Ridge. Used to be a sign here. The post is here, and somebody's written on the post, you know, the swag of the Blue Ridge. But yeah, so if it's going to be a meeting point for different groups, families, folks hiking together, just know that you got to look at the post, and don't want you to go past it and see that there's no sign, or there being no sign, miss it. So.
Hey everybody, we're in the swag of the Blue Ridge, and we're having a great day. It's beautiful out here. I was just telling the guys, I heard a story, so feel free to check my facts here, but I heard a story that the swag of the Blue Ridge was an area where people would come through, they would drive through, travel through, and when swag doesn't mean swag as it does today, swag means an area of travel. And also something that was significant about this is it was fought for because the state of Georgia was trying to cut some roads through here, and an organization in this Blue Ridge area decided to fight for this specific piece of property here. And so we're sitting on something really valued by this area. It's really cool. So if you were wondering or you want to look up more information, it's a really cool area. And I'd also recommend when you come down off of Young Lick Knob, look to the right and don't go too fast. It's beautiful when you're coming down to the swag of the Blue Ridge. So enjoy.
Hey, just want to mention that water sources, trying to keep up with them pretty good along the way between Trey Mountain Shelter and Deep Gap Shelter, because we were hearing a little bit about it could get kind of dry through here, and needed to kind of load up at Trey Mountain, and we did. Everybody got a couple of liters, because some of the water sources I mentioned before along here are actually pretty far off the trail. But we're at John's Spring, and it's just about, gut hook says 0.1. I think it's just a little bit further than that, but it's a good water source. So along the way as you're planning your water stops, this is a good place to stop. So I'll put the mileage on here between Trey Mountain Shelter and John Spring, so maybe it'll help somebody plan a little bit.